strike standing by.
Alright, so as you saw in these intro clips, this class setup is absolutely disgusting, guys, and has brought the fun back for me in Black Ops Cold War. I really have been enjoying this class setup, especially on Nuketown, given the fact that it's an SMG, and the shotgun, my god, I'm having too much fun with it. I'm telling you, try this class setup, put that MP5 away for a little bit, try something different. This gun is spectacular, and today we're going to be showing you guys some attachments and the best setup for this weapon that I have found a lot of success with. So let's go ahead and start off with the AK-74u. We'll move to the shotgun. I don't have everything leveled up for the shotgun, but I'll just show you what I've been using. Now, okay, first up, the first thing, you don't really need to have an optic. The iron sights on this weapon are probably some of the strongest in the game. Very, very good iron sights, but I like using a red dot because of the distance some of the kills are, and something about the red dot sight is just very satisfying for me. But that is a personal preference, and actually, in fact, sometimes I do take it off. It just really just comes down to your personal preference. So if you are to use an optic, I would recommend the Microflex LED, which is a very classic red dot sight. It reminds me a lot of the red dot sight from Modern Warfare Remastered, but again, this isn't necessary. Now for the muzzle, we're going to be using the Compensator, which has a +12 vertical recoil control and a -8 horizontal recoil control. In my opinion, this is definitely the best one out of the barrels overall. And as you can see, by the way, we will be maxing out our weapon. We're not going to be using additional perks. We're going to be using additional attachments. I like using a maxed out weapon more than maxed out perks, but that's just me. Then for the barrel, we're going to be using the reinforced barrel, which has a +18 effective damage and +80 bullet velocity. It does decrease your sprinting move a little bit, but again, it's an SMG already, so it's not going to be even noticeable. And then the aim walking movement speed, it's not going to be noticeable at all for two reasons, which we'll get to in a little bit. Now for the body, we're going to be using the steady aim laser. Now, yes, I've said in previous videos, especially the video covering the AK-47, which I believe is one of the best weapons in the entire game, especially in the assault rifle category. The team spotlight is very good, but because I'm running this on Nuketown in the way I'm playing, which you'll see in this gameplay to come, the reason why I'm using it is a lot more effective. The hipfire accuracy with 0 cons is so beneficial, and I would highly recommend using it. I literally get probably 25% of my kills just simply hipfiring with the red laser sight. I'm telling you guys, on this weapon, it is so satisfying, so fun to use. Next up, we're going to be using the foregrip underbarrel. We're going to keep it simple. The reason why is because it has no cons, and it has a +15 horizontal recoil control, which will help you out in negating some of the cons of the other attachment. The speed grip is good, but just remember it will have a lot of cons, but the cons are pretty minuscule. So if I was going to use anything else than the foregrip, I would go with the speed grip. Now for the magazine, definitely throw on the 50-round fast mag. You're going to have additional bullets. I was not using this in the gameplay that you're going to see, but I'm finding it's a lot more effective. The aim down sight speed will be a little bit annoying, but we're going to fix that with another attachment, and it's actually the next attachment. So the pros for this are ridiculous, and I would highly recommend using this clip. Now for the handle, we're going to use the elastic wrap, and it literally negates and actually gives us +5 for the aim down sight speed, so you won't notice that as much. It does have some cons, but again, those were already taken care of in previous attachments. So use that elastic wrap. It's going to be well worth it. And then lastly, we're going to be using the nose stock. The reason why we're not using the skeletal stock is because that hipfire accuracy. I told you guys that hipfire accuracy with this class setup is disgusting. I love doing it. I love using it, so you don't want to make that too bad. The -15 really is pretty easy to control, and I don't find any problems with it. So no stocks we're going to be using. Now for the shotgun, we're going to be using the reinforced barrel. It's what I have on it currently. The Ranger might be good. The Ranger is probably better, to be honest, but that fire rate does help you out a little bit, because I've noticed myself so many times not being able to shoot this gun fast enough. But the Ranger would definitely be a good attachment to use. For the body, we're going to be using the laser sight. It has a fantastic hip fire, which I do so much of with this weapon. I'm not even kidding. Probably 80% of my kills are hip firing. And the aim down sight speed is the con is so small, and I don't even use it that much, so it's definitely the best to use for this for the body. For the magazine, we're going to go ahead and use that 6-round tube. I don't like using the 8-round because, again, on Nuketown, you need that reload speed, and the -25 reload quickness is horrible, to be honest, for the extra 2 bullets. So I would stick with the 6-round. For the handle, we're just going to be using the aim down sight speed. It's just a +10 with no cons. So there's really no negatives to using this. And then for the stock, we're going to be using the shotgun stock. It's a +10 sprint to fire, which helps us out a little bit when we do want to aim down sight speed. The reason why we're not using no stock is because of that -15 hip fire. I hip fire way more than for the need to sprint to fire, so that's why we're going to be using the shotgun stock. And then stim shot is the best tactical because of how fast Nuketown plays. You're going to definitely want to use that. Semtexes, field mic. We're using Tac Mask, Scavenger, and Gung Ho. And then, of course, you need that Gunfighter. So with that all being said, guys, again, subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying our content. Drop a like, and let's go ahead and take a look at the 100+ kills I got, and then some highlights from a 55-kill TDM game that I had using this class setup.
They're gone.
Napalm strike standing by.
Deleted him. C4 inbound.
Chopper gunner available for.
Stun grenade inbound. TACOM, powers requesting.